Welcome to The Juice, where I sit down with cutting-edge business owners and unique, interesting, and inspiring individuals to learn, laugh, and grow. Today's featured guest is Joan Brenner. Joan is a yoga instructor, art teacher, and breast cancer survivor. Thanks so much for coming, Joan.
Thank you, Pam, for asking me.
Of course. First of all, congratulations on beating this nasty disease.
You.
Yeah, it's awesome. And I definitely want to hear about that. But before we get started, I thought we could play a little game.
Okay.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions rapid fire.
All right.
And you have a minute to answer all of them. And if you finish all of them in a minute, you're going to win a gift card. If not, you're going to win a conversation with me.
Okay.
Okay, so you ready to start?
I'm ready.
Timer on? Okay, let's go. What's your favorite juice drink?
Green.
Perfect. Quality of life or quantity of life?
Quality.
Leader or follower?
Leader.
What is your greatest achievement?
Beating breast cancer.
Any tattoos?
Yes, one.
Where?
On my upper back with my yoga name.
Cool.
Kashama, which means patient.
I love it. Gucci or Chanel?
Chanel.
What's in your handbag right now?
Wallets, wires, change purses, lots of makeup, pens, a taser.
Okay, I got it. Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Taser. Favorite cuisine?
Favorite cuisine is, that's a hard one. It depends, flavor of the month. I'm doing, green, sorry.
We still have all these to go. Bummer. I'm so sorry that you didn't win, but that was fun. Okay, so now to get into the real stuff.
Okay.
What gets you up in the morning? What's your purpose, your passion, your big why?
I love what I do.
Okay.
I really enjoy what I do, and it's 360 degrees from what I was doing before cancer. So where I sat behind a computer, now I get to teach people with disabilities art.
That's
so
awesome.
It's a whole,
and it's such a great way for them to express themselves, right?
Amazing,
Yeah.
and they're amazing. So
do you do yoga with them as well, or is that a different?
I don't, but one of my students who can't get physical therapy, they won't fund it for her. I do movement and dance with her and make sure she moves. She does.
Aww.
It's all to Kenny Chesney.
That's great. I love him.
So not with disabilities, but I'm looking into seeing about yoga for disabilities.
I think that would be awesome.
I think it would be
And
really
meditation
awesome.
and combine the two.
Yeah.
Okay. So happy to be sitting here with you. I've known you for a really long time, and I can't even imagine the road you traveled being diagnosed with breast cancer to now being able to say you're a breast cancer survivor. What do you learn about yourself that you didn't know before your diagnosis?
Strength. You know, outside people used to tell me I was very strong, and I never believed them. And once I got cancer, I had so much strength that it was never a question for me of like, oh, why me? It was like, how do we tackle this? I even said to the doctor when she told me what my treatment plan was, I said, am I preparing for battle? And she said, prepare for battle. And I did, but I was able to I maintained a lot of calm through it from just having a lot of meditation practice.
Right, and your yoga.
And my yoga, and I found a lot of strength.
And you never seemed like you were defeated.
No, because what's your alternative? Your alternative is to fight or give up. I didn't want to give up, so you really have no choice.
Total inspiration. I mean,
You have
really,
no choice.
you are. I watched the process,
Thank
and
you.
even though I wasn't always by your side necessarily, I was really
Thank
in
you.
total admiration. And please show your shirt. Use your power to empower, which is what you're doing right now, because so many viewers are struggling with this, and in the mornings they're feeling sick or whatever it is, and to see someone who's gone through it and come out the other side is really helpful, so thanks. What advice do you have for people who are battling cancer or any other medical crisis?
Do a lot of your own research. Be very proactive in your own health. I went to the doctors with research, and I kept them on their toes, they kept me on my toes. So you have to be proactive. I survived I had my own mantra that I used to say. Mine was so hum, which means I am that. And it just reminded me through all the poking and prodding, and you're constantly being poked with a needle or radiation or whatever you're going through. I kept it through my head because you have to remember you're in there and not just this body that's being treated.
Right.
So find something, a mantra, a word, something that works for you through the process.
I think that's great.
And
advice.
don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it.
So basically, advocate for yourself.
Yes.
Find something to hold on to, whether it's a mantra, a crystal, or
Yes.
anything else like that that you can keep repeating to yourself or holding.
Yes.
And ask for support, because we're here to support you. How did your yoga and art show up in your recovery?
The one thing that hit me hard when I got cancer was that I felt like I hadn't done enough art. So for me, it was like, wait a minute, I haven't done enough art. I can't go anywhere. So it came back in a big time way.
So it inspired you and motivated you.
It inspired me to say, okay, time is limited. Don't hold back of what you want to do.
That's great.
So,
and you're really living that now, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
I am. Well, I'm teaching more than I'm doing my own, but we're balancing it out. You have, there's
Yeah,
always
it's a process
balance.
to get there. Yeah.
There is.
And you're never really fully balanced. You're on
No,
one side or the
absolutely
other.
not. Yeah.
What are some of your favorite wellness tips or regimens that you can share with the viewers?
Meditate. Even if you don't have to sit and do all of that. I went for walks. Being out in nature is what gives me life and gives me inspiration. So where I was living, there was a lake. I would walk around the lake, or as far as I could. I'd sit on benches and just sit and be in nature.
I literally just did a video on this.
Oh, that's so funny. So perfect. Yeah.
Perfect, yeah.
Uh-huh.
See? It
Yeah.
piggybacks what I was saying. It's all about gratitude, and you certainly have a lot to be grateful for. What's one thing you're grateful for right now?
Right now is the people that I have currently in my life.
And that has been a journey.
It has been a journey. Yes, you do know. Yes,
So that's great. You're like, remember.
And it still goes on. A lot of relationships change when you get cancer, and some people come into your life and some people leave for whatever reason that they just can't be there. So the people who are there, the ones who are there now that couldn't be there but apologized for knowing they couldn't be there for whatever reason. So I'm grateful for the people.
So typically I feel like it's not personal if someone has to leave your life or can't be there for certain parts. It's more about their stuff
right,
than yours. And people do come and go, and we're so afraid of letting go, and we always hold on so tight. But it's true that people sometimes come in for a season and other times for a reason.
Absolutely.
So what is your favorite all-around yoga pose for all levels? And will you show it to us? No, I'm just kidding.
Not in a skirt. Yoga pose for all levels that I love is Ardha Chandrasana, which is half moon.
Yep, it's a good one.
I love that pose. It's just very
energizing.
freeing, it's energizing. And you could do it as a basic level. You can advance it by removing your hand off the floor. So yeah, I love Ardha Chandrasana.
So check that out. You can look it up. It's a great one and has so many benefits. What is the best way for the viewers to contact you for yoga, massage therapy, talk about the recovery, or art?
Well, I do have a Facebook page. They can contact me on my Facebook
We'll post
page.
that shortly.
And if they want to contact me by email, I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Do you want to provide your email?
My email is Brenner, BRENNER, JMB63 @gmail.com.
We'll post it also so you can write it down. Is there anything that I should have asked you that I didn't? You're like, a lot.
I don't, I think for me, what I'd like people to know who go through cancer is that it is a process. People forget about the post-cancer process. The cancer process, you're in a bubble. But then there's a post-cancer process that people have to go through. I lost everything when I went through cancer. I lost everything. I went broke, but I battled back. But one thing I found out through going through the cancer is all your energy is going to be well. When it took me about a year, you know, and everybody would be, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm great, I'm great, I'm great, I'm great. And then all of a sudden that one day hits you when you are not doing great because you don't have strength for any battles that come because you used all your strength. So you need to allow yourself that downtime.
So that you have reserves.
So that you have reserve. And how to replenish that reserve. You have to allow. So the struggle after you have cancer, you tend to overdo it. Like, I gotta do. You gotta pull back a little bit and know that, you know, okay, this line is, we've walked this line, but now you have to walk this line.
Self-care.
And fill out, yes.
Yeah.
So I think that is something that people really should be aware of.
The after.
Is the after cancer.
Yeah.
Cancer is there. You've got to do it,
yeah.
Right.
But how do you
it's
take
the
yourself?
Post-care.
And
that,
treat yourself kindly. And
exactly.
Be patient with your recovery.
Be patient.
Yeah.
Allow yourself to know that the depression might hit after the cancer and not during the cancer, and give yourself time to heal.
Right, and that is a really
yeah.
good point, and when you might want to reach out.
These
These videos are all about sharing. What is your number one tip for the viewers to live their best life?
Be kind to yourself, honor yourself, be honest with yourself, and be gentle with yourself. I kind of live by a motto now, and I never made resolutions, New Year's resolutions, but I made one last year: when you get, give. And even if it's like the change at the Wawa, throw it in the thing. So that will in turn replenish your own soul and make yourself feel good, because you're doing even a little thing, and it's cyclical. What you give out, you get back.
I love that. That is like one of my favorite things.
Yeah,
and it's so true. And a lot of people haven't experienced that, but once they do, they can't stop. How's the juice? You didn't try yet. Let's see.
I am trying it right
Come
now
on.
because Pam has
I
been
will
making these
with you
juices for a
too.
long time.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's really good.
Is it really good?
It's really good. Cucumber.
Yep. Parsley, celery,
Yep, I smell it.
apple.
I taste it.
So that's the end of the
Delicious.
questions. Thank you. I just
Thank
wanted to tell you how happy I am that you're sitting here, because it means that you're healthy and you're well. You look awesome. You look so good, and I'm so happy to see what's to come for you. What's in store for
Thank you, Pam. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.